we are going to the museum. There's so much that we can learn about the history of man. You'll see King Tut, a dinosaur, Caesar the Roman emperor, paintings and some sculpture, and a prehistoric man. There's a goblet that will dazzle you, a crazy couch with a mouse or two, Greek and Roman pillars, and some songs to make you smile. Take the tour with Gus, and you'll see when we all go to the museum. All the cyberbuds will be there, you can meet them when we all go to the museum.
You can set the level of difficulty for... Hi, kids! My name is Gus. Click here if you want to leave the museum. Click here to go to the museum. Hey, buds! How you doing? Hey, buds! Hope you're having a stellar time! This way to the modern art and prehistoric wings. This way to the Egyptian and Greek-Roman wings. Okay, there are dinosaurs and caves to see as you walk through prehistory.
Step right up, drop your spear, come on in, there's nothing to fear in the prehistoric cave, long before the modern age. Just fossils and bones, no bottles and cans, I'm a prehistoric man. There's a T-Rex, baby Rex, pterodactyl, what the heck, a big volcano gonna blow its top. And don't forget the Triceratops. I picked two sticks, rub them together, looks like there might be a change in the weather, so light that fire before you retire. Pre-mama, pre-baby, hand in hand, I'm a prehistoric man.
Welcome to the Prehistoric Kiosk. You will see lots of wonderful pictures of dinosaurs and fossils in here, as well as learn some very interesting things about these phenomenal animals that roamed the earth a long time ago. To begin, just click here to start. You can also move forwards and backwards by using the arrow buttons. Until recently, Tyrannosaurus rex, which means tyrant king lizard, was thought to be the largest carnivore that ever lived. A carnivore is an animal that eats meat. Tyrannosaurus rex is of the Tyrannosauridae family and was usually over 40 feet long, 20 feet high, and weighed more than an elephant. Triceratops bones were first found in 1889 by Othniel C. Marsh. By 1900, over 500 Triceratops skulls were found by a man named Barnum Brown. Some members of the pterodactyl family had fur, which covered their bodies but not their wings.
Step right up, drop your spear. Come on in, there's nothing to fear in the prehistoric cave.
Here I am as a triceratops. The name triceratops means three-horned face. With these horns and the large bony shield, my head is almost as big as the rest of my body. Now that's a big head. An herbivore is an animal that eats only plants. Even though a dinosaur looks big and scary, it was most likely an herbivore. So you can call him Herb.
Can you spot it once you've got it? Pick a dinosaur, then drag and pop it. Put it in the background. If you match it, it'll hang around. Stegosaurus, Brontosaurus, dinosaur friends. Can you spot them again? Can you spot them again? Yeah.
Hey, buds, can you spot a T-Rex or a Triceratops? How about a Hadrosaurus? I bet you can. There are 3 dinosaurs hidden in each picture. First, look at the dinosaurs below. Now, see if you can spot any of them in the picture. When you spot it, just drag it up and plop it onto the other one.
Step right up, drop your spear. Come on in, there's nothing to fear in the prehistoric cave. Long before the modern age, just fossils and bones, no bottles and cans. I'm a prehistoric man. There's a T-Rex.
Learning how to control fire was a major step in the development of man. With this control, they could keep warm, have light, cook food, and eventually learn to melt and reform metal, which led to the creation of more advanced tools.
Can you match it? Once you have it, pick a dinosaur, go ahead and drag it, put it in the background. If you match it, it'll hang around. Stegosaurus, Brontosaurus, dinosaur friends, can you match them again? Can you match them again? Yeah! Hey, buds! Ready to match some dinosaurs? First, look at the dinosaur in the picture. Then try to find the same dinosaur from below and drag it up and plop it onto the other one.
Hadrosaurus. Spinosaurus. Pterodactyl. Velociraptor. Spinosaurus.
Step right up, drop your spear, come on in, there's nothing.
Modern art.
Okay, a pad and pen you should bring to the Modern Art Wing.
You can take a stroll through the 20th century. Soup cans and lily pads, circles and cubes. How can an artist see things so differently? What's your impression of the colors they used? Mobiles and statues, how very interesting. The thinker is wondering if he'll ever get some food. Picasso drew a guitar, Andy Warhol drew a superstar. Please speak softly, it's an old museum rule. Artwork created in the 20th century is full of surprises for the cyber buzz and you.
Alexander Calder was a sculptor who did mobiles like this one. He was considered a kinetic artist, which means that he made art that moved.
Welcome to the Modern Art Kiosk. Click here to see art from the Impressionist period. Click here to see the modern art from the 20th century. Asparagus by Auguste Manet, painted in the year 1880. Water Lilies by Claude Monet, painted in the year 1914. The Tub by Edgar Degas, painted in the year 1885. Click The Burghers of Calais by Auguste Rodin. This bronze sculpture was created in the year 1886. I Walk 1,000 Miles by Roy DeForest, painted in the year 1966. Access, No Access by Elise Hochstadt, created in the year 1994.
You can take a stroll through the 20th century. Soup cans and lily pads, circles and cubes. How can an artist see things so differently? What's your impression of the colors they used? Mobiles and statues, how very interesting.
Impressionist painters use dabs of color to create a painting. Monet, Renoir, and Degas were all Impressionist painters. Whee! Whee! The French artist Rodin was a famous 19th century sculptor. His work is remembered for its amazing realism, strength, and beauty. His bronze sculpture of the Thinker was done in the year 1880. Oh, that gives me an idea.
Geometric artists use all sorts of different shapes to create their art.
Goblet, goblet, goblet. Oops.
Okay, let's take a peek at the Roman and the Greek.
In the Greek and the Roman period, they did everything under the sun. A Grecian galley boat sailed by and chariot races were run. See, the wooden coins and the statues make noise, the helmets and the shields are fun. Zeus worked out till he looked quite stout, and Brutus had a big loud mouth. The Trojan horse is famous, of course, and Caesar had a wonderful son.
In Roman mythology, Janus was known as the god of doorways and good beginnings. The month of January was named after Janus to start the year off right. Happy New Year!
Welcome to the Greek and Roman kiosk. Click here to see Greek images. Click here to see Roman images. Click here to see Greek images. The ancient Greeks were some of the most creative people who ever lived. Some of their ancient buildings are still standing, and modern Greek cities have been built up around them. Click here to see Greek images. The Temple of Athena Nike is built entirely of white marble. These columns are in the Doric style. Doric columns are simple, without any extra curls or decorations. From the Greek word polis comes many modern words like politics, police, policy, metropolis, and cyberopolis. Before columns were invented, Greeks used large tree trunks to hold up their roofs. Eventually, they carved stone into the shape of a tree trunk. Even now, you can see how large columns look a bit like a tree trunk. The Romans believed that form and function were equally important. This means they wanted their aqueducts to work well and look good. Click here to... The Arch of Constantine symbolizes the fall of the Roman Empire. It was the last great arch to be built in Rome. This silver Roman coin shows the head of Emperor Alexander, who ruled Rome in 222 AD. The Colosseum was so big that sometimes the Romans would remove the floor and flood the entire Colosseum to make a huge lake where boats could sail. They would pretend to have battles, and the crowd would bet on the winner.
In the Greek and the Roman period, they did everything under the sun. A Grecian galley boat sailed.
The most common things left over from the classic Greek period of art are their columns, which were used to support buildings and sculptures and decorate interiors. The three basic styles of columns are Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian.
The fastest Greek ship was called a trireme. It was so big that it took 170 men to row it.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears.
In the days of Rome, so far from home, get ready for the chariot race. You can choose a chariot of your own and you can set the pace. Just count the number of objects there, then click on that number below. You can win a wreath or a goblet fair, it depends on how much you know.
Hey, fellow cyberbuds. Welcome to the Spartacus math game. I'm Spartacus, your host.
Seven. Three. Two. 5 minus 3 equals 2. Two. 12 minus 2 equals 10.
In the Greek and the Roman period, they did everything under the sun. A Grecian galley boat sailed by and chariot races were run. See the wooden coins and the statues make noise, the helmets and the shields are fun. Zeus worked out till he looked quite stout, and Brutus had a big loud mouth. The Trojan horse is famous of course, and Caesar had a wonderful son.
That's using your head?
Egyptian era.
Okay, I'll guarantee you'll smile when you visit Egypt and the Nile.
There is a golden dog, there is a golden cat in the Egyptian section of the museum. See all the hieroglyphics, the pyramid is terrific. Oh, how the jewels sparkle, wait till you see 'em. Treasures from long ago, the Sphinx with eyes that glow. You can play tic-tac-toe and that's not all. The sun and the clouds roll by, see the animals and the magic eyes. The cyberbuds and Gus, oh my, will have us a ball. The sarcophagus will do its dance, the snake will put you in a trance in the Egyptian section of the museum.
Welcome to the Egyptian kiosk. You will see lots of beautiful pictures and statues in here, as well as learn some very interesting things about the ancient Egyptians. To begin, just click on the Start button. If you'd like to hear more information about the picture you see, just click on the More button. You can also move forwards and backwards by using the arrow buttons. This picture shows Anubis weighing the heart of a dead Egyptian. According to Egyptian legend, if the heart weighed less than a feather, the person would be accepted into the afterlife, and Anubis would lead them there. Ancient Egyptians believed that life could continue after someone dies. The dead were buried with special items that were believed to help them enjoy this afterlife. Egyptian soldiers rode in horse-drawn chariots that could carry 2 soldiers at a time during battle. Pictured here is a battle scene of an Egyptian king conquering his enemy in Nubia. Egyptian women wore long, straight linen dresses. Egyptian men also wore linen skirts or tunics like you see here.
There is a golden dog, there is a golden cat in the Egyptian section of the
If my mummy were an Egyptian queen, I would be a very well-decorated princess. I would wear shiny gems and beautifully colored clothes.
Come play tic-tac-toe, looks like our old friend Gus. In the land of Egypt, it's the game for us. Take your choice, pick your foe, the blue dog, the gopher, or the monkey. Oh, now try for 3 in a row. It's tic-tac-toe.
Welcome to the tic-tac-toe game. Choose your opponent. Tie game. Would you like to play again? Choose your opponent. Awesome, Bud! Would you like to play again? Click here for yes.
There is a golden dog, there is a golden cat in the Egyptian section of the museum. See all the hieroglyphics.
Papyrus was one of the first kinds of paper ever used. Ancient Egyptians turned the long, thin papyrus plant into scrolls, which they could paint on. These paintings told stories.
Come play with the Cyberglyphics, the pictures are terrific in the Egyptian section of the museum. Just match the picture on the screen with the one below that looks the same. It'll come alive and clear up fine in the Cyberglyphic game.
Hey kids, welcome to the Cyberglyphs game. Did you know that the ancient Egyptians had a written language of their very own? They used pictures instead of words to write about different things that happened. This language was called hieroglyphics. There were close to 3,000 hieroglyphs. Some of them stood for letters, some for parts of words, some for whole words, and some for groups of words. In Level 1 of the Cyberglyphs game, see how many cyberglyphs you can match. In Level 2, try to find the cyberglyph that matches the word. And in Level 3, write your own sentences using the cyberglyphs.
The lady drives a car. The lady drives a car. The girl walks to school. The girl walks to school. The a tree. The door kicks the ladder.
There is a golden dog, there is a golden cat in the Egyptian section.
The Rosetta Stone, found in 1799, unlocked the mysteries of hieroglyphics. This stone contained writing in 3 languages: hieroglyphic, Demotic, and Greek.
Grooving in the jungle, rhyme, here's a rumble. A dinosaur roars by and rhyme takes a tumble. Now he's all topsy-turvy. Look at that dinosaur scurry. I just got to know, where did that dino go? He was sure in a hurry. Check my digital dino finder. He disappeared in the bushes. Thanks for the reminder. Take a little step, hold your breath. Who's that rocking in the jungle now? It's anybody's guess, so take your chances and pull back the branches. There's a singer and a drummer and a guitar man. Hey, it's the Dinosaur Band. Our old friend Gus is going down in the tomb. He's going right through the big doors. Gus is off exploring. The crypt begins to open. Now Gus is really hoping that that old mummy there is only joking. It's coming out, it's getting here. Gus is scared, it's almost here. The strangest thing he's seen in years. It's the mummy spins. His bandages are coming loose. Poor Gus is trembling in his boots. Then out pops Ray, that silly goose, in the old Egyptian tomb. There is a race, a chariot race, and the Roman champion rules. The red comes along to take him on, but the big guy laughs and the horse laughs too.
So it's on your marks, get set, now go. The champ takes off, but rants too slow. So he walks into a dragster. He was always such a prankster. Grant wins the race in a record pace, and he found fame in the chariot. Yay! Cyberbud Rave is painting his masterpiece, squeezing all the paint tubes, colors everywhere. It's very exciting when the spirit moves. If the artist is raving, waving brushes in the air. What a great idea, there's no time to lose. Rembrandt set the mood, but Rave has got the flair. Oh Rave, we beg of you, please show your work to us. Hey, look at that, it's the Cyberbuds and Gus. Click. Psst. 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 Okay, I'll guarantee you'll smile when you visit Egypt and the Nile. There is a golden dog.
I am the sarcophagus of King Tutankhamun. King Tut was only 9 years old when he became a king. The mummy next door has no nose.
How does it smell?
It's Sphinx.
There is a golden dog, there is a golden cat in the Egyptian section of the museum. See all the hieroglyphics, the pyramid is terrific. Oh, how the jewels sparkle, wait till you see 'em. Treasures from long ago, the Sphinx with eyes that glow. You can play tic-tac-toe and that's not all. The sun and the clouds roll by, see the animals and the magic eyes. The cyberbuds and Gus, oh my, will have us a ball. The sarcophagus will do its dance, the snake will put you in a trance in the Egyptian section of the museum.
A sphinx is a legendary monster with a lion's body and a human head that looked like the Egyptians' ruling king. The Great Sphinx in Egypt is 91 feet high. That's as tall as a 9-story building.
Egyptians are thought to be the first people to regularly wear perfumes made from flowers and herbs. Ah, how sweet it is!